Hey guys, it's King Talistar here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys have enjoyed your time here. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about the Starhaven mod pack. This is also going to act as episode 0, the introductory episode to the series, and my let's play of my mod pack, so you guys can get a feel for this mod pack and how I intended players to play it myself. So, I just kind of want to show you guys around here real quick. This is going to be my base for this season of the mod pack. You see we got a snow golem. This was a villager thing that I dug up a little bit and opened it up out down here a little bit. Here's our tinkering area, some storage that we're going to be using and all that stuff for official use of everything. Oh, nope, none of that. Again, welcome back to the series. Last video we kind of talked more about me coming back to YouTube, how I planned on making that work, why we kind of made some changes to things in my creative journey throughout all of this, right? And I kind of just wanted to talk to you guys further and express more about how I plan on doing the channel. So the first big pillar that we're going to be focusing the channel around is going to be this mod pack development and how I plan on making this something great for my friends and I to be able to play through, and for you guys out there that are looking for a fun progression style pack that's good for the new mod players. It's fantasy focused, no tech heavy stuff besides a little bit of tinkers and a little bit of base create. Nothing crazy like that. So I first wanted to talk about our reasoning for making this pack. So this pack exists because of the fact that when I was going through and I wanted to have something that was fantasy focused but similar to some old school feely things of Minecraft, this is kind of something that I could never really find, it looks like, or it felt like. I could find Greg Tech New Horizons, I could find some old school Monster, Prominence, kind of gave me a little bit of that fantasy vibe, and then some Vanilla Plus packs like Vanilla Perfected did enhance my vanilla game, but in regards to doing actual like proper fantasy style stuff, fun magic stuff, and something that my wife could play with me as well without getting overwhelmed, I couldn't find that. So, as Minecraft players do, when they can't find it, we make it. So, me being a giant tech nerd and running my own home lab and love tinkering with things like operating systems and all that, I decided to go that extra route myself and start and create what was missing from what I wanted in my game rotation. So, we're going to be kind of using this mod pack as a base of that, right? Like, it's going to be fantasy focused. I've got some progression based stuff that I plan on doing later on, but the biggest thing that we've done is start taking things out, like there's no vanilla tools, so there's fun interactions there's like a full focus on tinkers, enchanting if you still want to do that with tools that can get enchanted, and mostly armor that can get enchanted, that's available, but it's less random, things like that. So I'm taking some inspiration from things like raspberry flavored and all that right there, right? So, what this means, though, is this brought me this cozy fantasy adventure that I've been looking for, right? What does that mean? Well, for starters, what it realistically means for me is that it brings a Forever World-esque vibe to the table without being Are you upstairs? I guess you are. Without forcing any kind of craziness, right? Like, we're gonna need one more, aren't we? Yeah. It doesn't force the player to learn 50 different mod packs, 50 different mods without getting an ease into it. It doesn't make you do all these tech things. This is something that's meant for me to be able to play forever. Like, I want my proper modded Forever World to be in this pack. That's kind of where I want to go with it. I've got, well, my modded fantasy world. It'll be forever in this pack. So it's kind of where I got the idea for this. And this pack is also meant for, again, new players, such as my wife, who's new to Minecraft, who's also not an avid gamer. On top of that, like, she plays roguelikes and stuff now, but like for most of her life she was very not a gamer. She's not a big RPG person. She's not like the closest thing to RPG she played was the Shadow of Mordor and everything series. That's probably it. We've played it since we've been married. I've introduced her to Pokemon a little bit. She's kind of been okay with it. It's not really her favorite. On the classic side of things, she loves her fantasy Fae Farm and stuff. Like she loves things like that. So this type of game is something that we can make for our own, and I wanted to make sure that vibe fit both of us as well as some other friends of mine to fill in those voids that we're missing in Minecraft. Because a lot of the fantasy stuff that we tend to get with this world of modded Minecraft, especially modern modded Minecraft worlds, is it's basically playing an MMO style or an open world RPG with a little bit of Minecraft look to it. Like, it's not Minecraft still with fantasy vibes to it, which is what I was looking for this entire time. So that was something that we needed to make sure happened, right? So once that was accomplished, once I put mods and everything together, then we were good. So the designing of this mod pack, process-wise, kind of went for me, okay, what mods can we put together? Let's test them together. We need things like making better biomes and all that stuff, making the mesh of that put together. We needed things like we need better structures like this stuff right here. We needed better bosses. We needed really not bosses per se, but like we needed things that were going to make things like the Wither and the Ender Dragon feel more end gamey to us. So we have the Ender reimagined. We have new Ender eyes to find, so it's more of an adventure to find things. But we have a lot of things that are out of here, like no AE2, no big tech mods that require you to go to the end just to get resources or end game things. But we get like fantasy realms like the Twilight Forest and the Aether and all that stuff here. Like it's supposed to be a big fun adventure. And that was kind of how I wanted to go about this when making it, is to always keep that in mind as I added mods in. I wanted there to still be a fantasy theme while allowing you guys playing the game or playing the pack to still have some difficulty outside of basic get to the Ender Dragon and then grind afterwards, right? I wanted the journey to that Ender Dragon to feel prominent without it feeling like we're having to go through 20,000 different layers of mobs and bosses and all this crap. So that's just kind of where it is. We tried different things like Terralith for biome regeneration. I think Biomes of Plenty fits the theme of the pack more, so we got rid of things like that. We got rid of a lot of back-end stuff like excuse me, like not back-end, but like different fantasy mods that just didn't fit, such as vampirism and werewolfism and all that stuff. Like, none of that's really here. We do have like blood magic and theurgy and all that, but nothing really crazy in the pack. So the other thing I wanted to focus on is I wanted this to be, again, a progression-based system. So GregTech New Horizons takes advantage of all of these quests and everything, and it has a big fancy quest book, and everything unlocks slowly and all that stuff. And it's meant to guide you through the world of the pack effectively without completely like making the player lost in a sense. Like, it's meant to guide you through it and make sure you touch every mod without feeling like you did nothing. And it's supposed to be a little grindy because that's GregTech. Well, this is like the idea, that same idea, but for a fantasy simple pack. I want to be able to teach players how all of these mods work. So we're going through, we have a chapter here that's based completely on explaining what you're going to find in the pack for those here. How to get starter tools, where to get some starter like equipment and gear and all that. We have things like backpacks talking about things like create, the different versions of paths of magic you can go down, how to travel around the world, how to go to each different dimension, and how all that kind of works. And then immediately after that, you jump into, all right, here's your tools. Let's go over getting your first tools and your first resources, beds, all that, tinkers. And then you go into tinkers. You got 3 different chapter branches to explain all of the different food and resource stuff, all the different storage stuff, and how to properly explore and make your world easier for you to access. We've got a create chapter that I'm building, and so forth and so on, right? That's kind of the point of this mod pack, is to guide those new players into these mods without throwing them to the fire, if you will. It's not going to be easy. It's modded Minecraft. It's still going to be that grindy modded nonsense, because it's just how the nature of modded Minecraft is. But we're not throwing Cobblemon in here to make this feel out of place, and then we're not throwing Greg Tech in here to make it to where your tools have durability of 7 blocks and you're done, where you have to eat all these different foods just to survive. Like, don't get me wrong, we still have some food mods, but like nothing like that. It's meant to still be cozy and give that vibe off to you. So the quest book will slowly guide you. It's not going to lock items behind everything, but it will guide you through it, in the sense of you're not going to be lost, like I said. So that's kind of the purpose here. Where the frick did my base go? So, that's kind of where we wanted to get that. On the channel, we have the pillar of this mod pack, right? Well, the biggest part of that pillar are going to be the dev diaries. So throughout this let's play that I'm doing of this, it's going to be partly traditional let's play sometimes, and partly dev diaries, to where we talk about mod pack changes. You guys suggest things from your feedback, and I take that in and consider it. We discuss it. That'll be what some streams are about on Twitch and everything as well, and YouTube. And that's kind of where we're planning on doing a lot of this stuff in, right? I want to make sure that we have all of that ability, because I want to hear feedback from you guys so I can understand this, because this is my first mod pack that I'm developing. So please keep that in mind as we go through this. I'm having to learn a lot of things with it and all that alongside of it, to make sure that this mod pack goes well and it doesn't just become another one of those, oh, it's stuck on CurseForge and somebody just created it for a YouTube channel. Like, that's not what we're trying to do here. The YouTube channel is the secondary thing here. My mod pack is my focus. And speaking of that, the big thing of the channel that I want everybody to always consider, right, is that we're here again for creating beautiful things, if you will, creating great things for each other. So this mod pack, this channel, is focused around that community aspect. So, like, I'm going to be making my channel to discuss more than just mod pack development and playing Minecraft. We're going to talk about how to make SMPs and how to self-host them for those that have the ability to do that. We're going to be talking about the difference in gaming between Windows, which is what we're currently doing on this recording now, and gaming on something like Linux, whether that be Arch Linux, Linux Mint, Pop OS, Nobara, Steam OS, whatever you might be gaming on. I want to make sure that you guys understand what you're getting yourselves into when it comes to that from the perspective of a Minecraft player, because like playing normal console games and like playing all these different Steam games, if you're just going to sit there and play all that stuff as the console experience, get Steam OS, get Bazite, whatever you may have, get a Steam Deck, I don't care. That stuff is basic, and for those, they're very basic and very easy to set up for the most part. There's plenty of guys out there for that. There's also plenty of guys out there doing all this on Windows and like understanding how using a Linux is for a daily driver and like understanding all that. I don't want to talk about that stuff. I want to talk about the nitty-gritty stuff of Linux. How gaming servers run well with these, how they can become something really easy for you to self-host if you just take the time to learn it, and then how running Linux with Minecraft is, how different that is, how very understanding you need to be, and how very patient you need to be with some of the processes of in the beginning of everything. So I want to make that channel about more than just a Let's Play channel. This isn't going to be just playing Minecraft. We're going to be learning everything together. I'm going to be teaching you guys some things, and I want you guys to learn that information the best you can. So that way, for those that want to get away from the world of Windows, you can, without all the scary stuff, all these scary walls of terminal and all these scary walls of text and Reddit posts and all these things. Like this I want to be able to help you with that from a Minecraft player's perspective. That's our goal here. And that's, again, that feeds into my channel philosophy. I want to be there welcoming to you guys, and I want this mod pack, which is not just for single player. This is a heavy focus on multiplayer. I want this mod pack to be accessible to you guys as much as possible, so you can host your own worlds for the server, for you, your friends, and your family, and all of these other things, for your communities out there, for other small creators, and all that stuff. Listen here, Mr. Villager. You loud, and I don't appreciate it. You're being rude. Don't talk back. disrespectful. So I am gonna aim for one proper recorded video at least every other week, if not every week. I know it's been about a month since I've done this one, but I've gone through a lot of in-house hardware changes that we need to kind of get through. So this is going to be a little bit of annoyances here and there for me, and I've been having some fun building my community internally and getting a project prepared for you guys that's actually going to be releasing tomorrow. Welcome to the world of Starfall, everybody. It's going to be a vanilla server that we're going to be running using the vanilla perfected mod pack. It's going to be hosted by myself here in my home, and going to be joining me and as well as a lot of my friends in both my community and other communities as well. This will be something that you guys are also open to join. If you just click the Google form in the link below, you'll be able to fill out the application there. We do have a little bunch of limited spots, so just keep that in mind. If you are not accepted this round, we may have another round in the future that I will put you on as well. We also have the community following every bit of the server updates inside of the Discord, which can be found in the link below as well in our description. So this is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. Again, to go alongside the mod pack, we'll also be having a server for that release as well, but one step at a time. So this is our spawn and everything that we've got going on here. As you see, we're spawning in a cherry grove biome, and I've got a friend of mine to help me record some of this gameplay as well, so you guys can kind of see what spawn world you'll be going into. So I do hope you guys will enjoy this world, and I hope you guys can join us for some great fun. Until then, though, this has been my first, I guess, episode 0 of the Starhaven mod pack, and some of our dev diary portions as well. So I will be glad to see you guys there in the spawn world real soon. See ya.